Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another little devlog sort of update video talking about the project that I'm working on for my character Ace the Lemur. This will be the last video that I post on this channel, as I am opening up another channel, a side channel called Ace's Clubhouse, where I will be making videos or doing videos similar to this but related to anything and everything Ace related, as I figured that this channel is my main channel. It's smart to post things on my main channel like this. I don't think this is something that the audience overall is more interested in as compared to something like Sonic Rumble or covering the next Sonic game or covering Sonic news, such and such. So I've gone ahead and made a dedicated channel for just anything and everything related to Ace the Lemur. You can find a link to it in the description down below, as well as a pinned comment, and I'll be utilizing YouTube's new collaboration feature to where you could just click on my channel name and it should pop up to where it'll take you to that channel. The last time I did a little devlog about this, I was just talking about the overall workflow of the game, how I translated it from a 3D platformer into a 2D platformer, but we're still going to be going back to that 3D platformer idea and after I get all this situated. The level I'm making has had some improvements, some breakthroughs. It's very simplistic, nothing too extraordinary. I've been going back and playing some of my favorite 2D platformers, especially the GBA Crash Bandicoot games, trying just to get an idea of how those levels flow and sort of like studying and kind of getting an idea of how level designers go about designing a level. So I'm learning little by little. This is nowhere near what the final level may look like, but it also could be what the final level looks like. You never know. I've been having a lot of fun utilizing all the background set pieces. I think I've really enjoyed doing like the background here because like it's just like I'm working in Photoshop, but more so in like a real 3D space. So it's just so much fun being able to like layer objects on top of one another and then like try and make it look like the place is being lived in essentially. But I am pretty proud with how far I've come with this. I've also managed to make 3 different enemy types. We have our first one here, fish. This will home in on Ace as she's getting close to it and explode. We have what I call the seagull. I might remodel it or make it look more like a bird, but essentially this one works like the badnik, like the first badnik you come across in Sonic CD, where if you run under it, it like stops for a second and darts down. So imagine that. And then we have the dolphin, which I think I've already shown off before. I'm not too certain. Bit that took the longest in this level is actually nothing to do with like the cloud platforms and whatnot. It was actually this moving platform a bit here. It took a lot of work. Surprisingly, a lot more work than it should have to get it to work, but I'll do like a quick little playthrough of the level so you can kind of get like the vibe that's going for it. Obviously you got the HUD and everything that we took from the 3D platformer. Got our first enemy here. Now you're gonna want to pogo on top of the enemy because I have it specifically set to if you just like do a little jump on top of it, you're gonna get hit. So I'm gonna rework the pogoing a bit more just so it gives you more of a safe zone when you're in pogo state, because it looks like when you're out of pogo state you go into another jump state. So I'm gonna look into doing that. I've also fixed these bubbles that I was having trouble with. They were sort of flying all over the place, and also you were able to get stuck in one another when you were overlapping another bubble, so that no longer happens. I might change the pop time effect. I'm not too certain. Definitely need to figure out what causes Ace to do a small little double jump. It sort of like breaks on the cloud a little bit. It's kind of weird. I'm definitely going to be making this area a little bit different. I might lower the platform here just because it feels like it takes too long to get up to where you need to be. Putting that down in the notes there. Coming across the first bird enemy, I need to make the hitbox sort of work. As you can see, it just sort of gets stuck in Ace. It doesn't really register that she's been hit yet. So definitely need to go in and fix that. And then we're coming over to the first moving platform. And again, this took way long. This took about maybe 5 hours, 6 hours. I don't know why it took so long to get down, but I mean, I guess game dev just be like that. And also I've made it to where it doesn't activate unless you stand on top of it, because I got annoyed of having to wait for it to come back just not timing it correctly. So yeah, it just takes you around this little building that I have modeled. I'm gonna try and make it as good as I possibly can in the future, but you know, just a nice little building to go around. Then you come across the dolphin enemy mixed with another fish enemy. The dolphin shoots sound waves, which is pretty sick, and then you can see this is sort of where I forgot to just paste some grass. I think I need to go back in and put some more grass here. Another little cloud platforming area here. I'm gonna have to move these clouds up to make it more obvious that you can jump down there. I feel like the diamonds aren't enough. And then you're coming up to this final stretch bit here of what I've got so far. Come across another bubble spawner to the right there. Gotta try and get the bubble to... Oh, nope. Okay, that can happen. And again, this is another reason why I need to change like the bubble stuff. I need to change its speed and whatnot. But essentially, once you get to the top here, that's pretty much the end of the level. And then I've also made it possible to fall out of bounds without the camera tracking Ace, because originally it would like take you all the way down to the very bottom level. You could like see outside of the level and whatnot. Another thing that I was able to do is program it to where once you die, you lose everything and it resets the level to how it was before. So you have enemies coming back and whatnot. But I am pretty satisfied with where all this has been going and how this has all been working out. I also have been working on the first boss in the background as well. So we have our first boss here. It's a dolphin. Surprise, surprise. He comes in with an intro where he just like sort of roars. He's angry. He goes into the background. I think that's like the coolest thing that I've done with the boss so far, having him go into the background there. Again, I've been doing this non-stop for the past couple of days, so a lot of progress has been made in such a short amount of time, and I'm just really happy with how everything has really come out to be. As you can see, the boss takes a lot of the influences from the other enemies that you'll come across in the level. So, you know, you have the dolphin with the sound wave. You have when he's dashing back and forth, which is relative to the fish enemy that sort of homes in on you. And then he'll go into like a little dive state, sort of similar to the seagull. He takes 6 hits to beat, and that's pretty much it. I'm looking into various different things. I've expanded out on some more ideas of what to do with the game and what to make use of those diamond collectibles, but I won't expand further on that. So again, if you want to keep up to date with more of this game and just, you know, whatever I'm doing with Ace, be sure to subscribe to the Ace's Clubhouse. Again, that'll be in a pinned comment as well as the top of the description and in the collaboration area for videos, wherever that may be. I know it's sometimes in the like the name of the channel. But yeah, so that's it. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm gonna try and hammer out a demo, like a 1-level demo, and maybe include the boss. I don't know, we'll see, just so I can get some feedback. But aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.